there will come a point where no job is needed. The AI will be able to do everything.
A lot of these jobs are going to be gone.
Artificial intelligence that is more capable than humans at all, or almost all, economically valuable work.
And so AI will replace all of our jobs. That's what they say, right? However, what they don't say is how really is this going to happen for folks like me, you, or Johnny the firefighter. And honestly, if you want to escape this job apocalypse, you have to know how AI actually replaces jobs to start with.
You're fired.
But here's the thing, what if I told you that AI doesn't directly replace jobs?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? But think of it more as a domino effect. The first victim of AI truly is not a job, but one single task. And when enough tasks go poof, your job follows.
Poof. Poof.
But don't freak out just yet. In this video we will explore the 4 main ways in which AI will replace tasks and how this affects your job. And by the end of this video, you will know what to do and when to save your career as much as possible from the threat of artificial intelligence. Can you feel it? The smell of unemployment in the air. The sweet symphony of mass layoffs and broken LinkedIn profiles. But wait, are we there yet? Let's talk about it. Now, apparently today's latest trend is to describe AI as this deranged Ultron ready to wipe us all out.
Ultron. In the flesh.
But also as a sneaky thief who is secretly lurking at our jobs like a little pervert. However, according to the World Economic Forum latest report, it seems that AI is actually gonna create more jobs. I know, it's very difficult to believe, but hey, the report is in the description below. Have a look yourself, page 18 if you don't believe me, you beautiful disaster. Now, you know those people who like to sugarcoat reality and reassure you everything is gonna be fine.
Everything will be fine.
Well, that's not me. I prefer salty, and sometimes even spicy news. So while AI will increase jobs, it will also make a lot of victims, like a bloody Terminator. 92 million jobs to be precise. Can you feel the smell of unemployment once again? But there is a way in which you can actually survive this job apocalypse and actually thrive. And it's all about understanding how AI displaces tasks before jobs. Now, the OECD completed a study on 96 businesses in over 8 different countries, among which the UK and US. Link in the description for that too. Now, in this study, they provided us with 4 different ways in which AI impacts tasks. Let's break this down, shall we? And let's start with scenario number 1, task creation. Now, AI is cool, but also a little bit special. You know, like that cousin who tried to microwave a fork? Yes, that one. Now, because AI can screw up a lot, it needs a babysitter. And if that babysitter is you, well, you're a very lucky person. For example, have you ever heard about AI hallucination? No, not the psychedelic one, okay? More like this. Anyway, if you're in the situation, good stuff. Also, you know what's good stuff? Scenario number 2, task augmentation. Yes, that's precisely what your manager is saying since 3 months, like a broken record. AI is not replacing you, it's going to augment you. And to a degree, that's true. You can think of task augmentation as becoming a real-life Tony Stark in a freaking Iron Man armor. Cool, right? You're still the genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, and the armor is just making you a professional superhero, which means super productivity, crazy efficiency, and well, some extra time to watch more memes about Trump and Zelensky.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now.
You want an example? Think about a financial analyst that uses AI to process stock market data instantly, but they still interpret the results and advise clients. So AI speeds up the job from hours or days to minutes, but doesn't replace them. Yet. That's right, fellas, the time has come. Abandon all hope because we are entering the danger zone. And that starts with scenario 3, partial task displacement. Now, do you remember the stupid frog that died in the boiling water because it didn't realize it was being cooked? That's the same with partial task displacement, and it's a tricky one. For example, in customer service, AI chatbots and virtual assistants can now handle 70–80% of common questions, while human agents are only needed for specific issues that AI can't resolve. Like, I don't know, AI coming to you and saying, "Karen seems mad, you handle it." So AI isn't replacing all support reps yet, but is definitely reducing the demand for them. But you know what's worse? Scenario 4, full task displacement. Now, this is the end of times, like the MCU after Endgame, Season 8 of Game of Thrones.
I am not here to be Queen of the Ashes.
And it's basically game over, friendo. If you find your task being fully replaced by AI, run. And run as fast as you can.
Run, Forrest, run!
Think about cashierless stores, where AI fully replaces humans with smart checkout machines that don't judge you for buying a Kinder Surprise when you're 30 years old. That's definitely not my case. Or ATM that entirely replace traditional bank tellers. If you're seeing one or more tasks being fully or partially automated by AI, you have good reason to worry, pal. If that's the case, immediately go back to the job market, understand which skills you can redeploy for another job, or better, learn new, on-demand skills and find a job that AI can't replace. You can find a list of the top in-demand professions in the next 5 years in the World Economic Forum report at page 21. You're welcome again, sweet pea. So, what should you do to understand if your job is at risk? Well, it's easy. Try this. List down the tasks you do on a daily basis. Check how AI is affecting them right now or in the next months. And if the majority are not impacted or resemble the scenarios 1 or 2, you can sleep well for another day. But if the majority are full or partial task displacement, then start to think about an alternative solution, build some more skills, and search for better jobs. But what skills and job to target, you ask? Well, if you want to know, just subscribe to this channel so you won't miss the next chapter about skills and jobs. Now, if you find this video useful, mildly entertaining, or at least better than sitting through a mandatory Zoom meeting, smash that like button.
Smash.
But now it's your turn. Do you think your job is safe from AI? Or are you already in Mad Max LinkedIn edition? Tell me in the comments. Well, that was all for today. See you in the next video and arrivederci.